Are you a vet or are you a psychologist?
Both. I'll tell you what, you need to be more of a psychologist for people than you do for pets, to be honest, because most of my life is easy if it was just animals in it. It's the human beings that kind of mess it up a bit. And
to be fair, you've only got 10 minutes with her, so don't bite off.
we could go on forever, but I tell you what, on psychology, I can absolutely predict if a couple comes to see me if they're going to stay together.
How?
Absolutely every time. It's like you look at them and you go, and I look at my nurse and I go, he's not a stayer. You know, because it's obvious he doesn't have the emotional core that she has, or she doesn't have what he has, or if it's...
Because of the way they relate to their animal.
Absolutely. Because you see, in that moment, all of your emotions are laid raw. In that moment, and that's what we make the television show for, because I genuinely believe that in that moment, if you could bottle that, that's the very essence of life itself. Because you're laid raw. This creature who you care about brings out your divorce, brings out your nasty boss, it brings out your own cancer, it brings everything into one moment in time. I've had a military commander sit crying about his dachshund before he sent soldiers into war. In that moment in time, you have the very essence of life and love in your hands. That's why we make the show. If we could spray that perfume around the world, all the politicians may as well give up now, because the world would be a better place.
So, on that then, I mean, obviously, you have to be very professional in decisions that you make, and you're
I don't
dealing
shut
with
them up
people
at the time.
No, good. So do your emotions bubble over in situations, or are you able to contain that?
And I think that's one of the interesting... It's a very interesting question, because if you're a professional medical practitioner, a professional surgeon, you're supposed to remain detached, you're supposed to remain objective, and you try. But to be honest, I think what people really want is for you to hold their hand.
Oh, yeah.
No, but I didn't... No, but genuinely, they really just want you to hold their hand, right? Now, the reality there is you can't not be emotionally vested, because if you are, you lack integrity, and people will know straight away. And I have a phrase that I try and teach the interns and the residents. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. They really don't. Because you assume I'm a mechanic. You assume I can mend the car. I'm a plumber. You assume I can fix your sink. Do you know I care? And that is what the veterinary profession...
I think you would care about my plumbing.
Is she? Do you turn off that?
Listen.
I think I love it.
No, listen, it's OK. The lawyers have been in touch. We're going for a break now.
It's all good.
No, please stay with us.
It's all good.
We've got a very special patient who badly needs your attention, and we need to hose her down.